Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Vision Mark FX, and we are here just to show you guys how we get to use 4 different strategies in trading. I have been in the markets for 8 years now, and I've accumulated a lot of information. But so far, I'm using 4 different strategies, which includes smart money concept, ICT, shadow codes, as well as supply and demand, which anchors much of my trading analysis and technicals. Okay, so right here we can see that price broke structure. By the way, this is USD JPY, and JPY is gaining strength against the US dollar. All right, so we can safely say this is a break of structure for us who are into smart money concept, but for us who are into shadow codes, this is also what we call the swap zone. All right, swap zone. So when price comes back to this area, expect price to really push up, because this has a hidden base in there, which we can call a rally base rally. So it's a hidden base. Okay, so we can see that price did not tap into this level. The only area it tapped into was the upper rally base rally, which we can see here on top, and price pushed upwards. So in a scenario where price comes back, then we can see price react from there. Then I also have another rally base rally down here. So this is pure supply and demand. If you haven't gotten to understand these simple terms, then you really need to go back to your trading knowledge, because supply and demand is what pushes price. So price was respecting, it's also a swap zone. Price was respecting from this level until it broke and pushed all the way up, and I can see an imbalance on top here. So we do have an imbalance right there. Okay, so if price comes back, it's an area where we can really focus on. Then from here, I can also see a supply zone which has not been tapped yet, right on top, just trying to mark my key areas. Then I also have a significant level here, which is a break of structure. Okay, we can simply say break of structure, or if you want, we can call it a significant SR flip, which is resistance, support, resistant level. Then from here, what else can we see? All right, because my eyes are trained, so I can see a demand zone here. Remember, this is a higher time frame. I'm starting from the higher time frame. This is what we call top-down analysis. All right, top-down analysis. So we start from the top and go into the lower time frames. So we identify key areas where we can expect price to come to. Then we also have a QML level from there. So this is our QML level from there. So for those who are not familiar with QML level, we do help you guys to understand more. If you follow this channel, you will be able to understand these setups. It's under the shadow codes. Okay, so when price comes back to this level, we know it's definitely going to push price. What makes it a QML setup valid, or to make it what it is? We have a low here, then a high, lower low, then higher high. When price comes back, creating liquidity levels, price will tap into that level and push without hesitation. All right, so from the higher time frame, that's what we can see. So we go right into the weekly time frame, trying to see what's happening from that level. Okay, so like I mentioned, this is now what we can see from the weekly level. We have a very significant level, this level here, price respected here, here, and here. When price came back, remember, when price breaks structure, retest and then go all the way up. So price failed to tap into this level, which is the premium supply. I can see a base drop from here. Okay, and I can also see another QML level on top here, which is a supply zone. So we do have a QML level there with a supply zone on top. Therefore, these are 2 areas we can pay attention to. Right now, where we are, price is here, and we can see price has gotten into a level where we can call it a swap zone. All right. That's a swap zone. Then I can see imbalance here, and I can see a demand zone here. This one was mitigated, but what happened again is that we had price leave a rally base rally right here. So when price gets to that level, we might see price push a little bit further up. So we go into lower time frames, which is the daily time frame now. So we look at things from the daily time frame. From here, I can see more, and I can now identify and tune my levels. From here, like we said, there's a rally base rally here, which also now validates the setup. Therefore, whenever price comes back to this level, we expect more. Okay, we're going to expect more from this setup here. So this is our rally base rally. Okay, it's important to identify because you're dealing with a higher time frame, and by the time price is coming back to this level, you might not be aware. So therefore, it's important to mention all these key levels. Right here, I can also see another important rally base rally here. There's a rally base rally here as well. Okay, so this is also a swap zone because price respected the support here, and price hasn't tapped into this demand zone here. Okay, other than that, that's what for now I can see. Okay, from this level, then I can see when price is dropping, I'm seeing a very beautiful drop-based drop here. At the same time, under ICT, this is also what we can call the breaker block. For those who are familiar with ICT, that's what we call a breaker block. So I'm going to identify that as a key area of supply. So I'm going to make sure I get that a little bit tuned so that I know why. Because remember, this was support, and now price broke that level. So we expect price to come back, test into that level, then push all the way down here. Okay, so and at the same time, there's also a QMTR here, and a QMTR is an inverse of a QML. So this is when price fails to respect that level and it pushes up. Okay, so from the daily time frame, this is what we are looking at. But before I go a little bit further, before I finish off with this setup, I'm going to identify other key levels. There's a beautiful drop-based drop in line with a break of structure. All right. Then I'm also going to open my Fibonacci tool, trying to see where we are. Okay, so this is where we are. Therefore, I cannot consider this swap zone to be strong until it taps into this equilibrium level. All right. Why? Because this is where price will definitely respect and move and push a little bit further. So the only thing I'm going to do for now is mention that there's a 50% here. Okay. So this now gives you a very, very comprehensive setup in terms of trading, and it's easy for you now to go into lower time frames and see what price is about to do. So from the lower time frames, even if you're a swing trader, you're a scalper, it will be very easy for you to really now get to trade. All right, it will be very easy for you to get to trade. It will be very easy for you to get to trade. So from here, okay, so this is where we are from the 4-hour time frame. Remember, this is our 50%. That's our swap zone. So we anticipate price to come into this level and then get into this level. If not, then price can push from this level and all the way up. So we are anticipating price to come back into this level and then go all the way here. But of course, we have to wait and see, because all you can do is analyze and wait. All right, family, have a blessed day.